Hello everyone, and today I am going to be showing you guys my final Oscar predictions. The nominations are going to be announced tomorrow, and I'm just trying to get ready to see if I'm going to be right or wrong on any of these. Now, the first one I got here is Best Picture. Now, I think it's very evident that One Battle After Another is like the number one favorite to win Best Picture. That's like so easy. Sinners, number two, I think, even though Hamnet beat it at the Golden Globes for drama. Uh, yeah, I think Hamnet is either three or two. I don't even know, but I don't know. I've never seen it, but I heard it's like really good. So, Marty Supreme, great movie. Now I know that's probably like in the top five for Best Picture, definitely. For sentimental value, I don't know if it's number five or number six, but I don't really know. I'll just keep those two movies there. Bugonia, that's another easy one, I think. I don't really know any other movies that could be in Best Picture other than like Blue Moon or F1 or Weapons or No Other Choice. I don't know. But Train Dreams, yeah, Train Dreams is in there definitely. Secret Agent, I would say that's in there because that's like the favorite international from all the award shows, I'd say. It Was Just an Accident, that could get in. Who knows? I don't know if that'll get in or not. That probably could just get like a international and a screenplay nomination. Maybe not even a screenplay nomination. I'm not even sure, but whatever. I'm just trying to see what could. I think It Was Just an Accident. It's gonna make it in there, unless like Weapons makes it in, which would be really cool. Now for director, yeah, this is pretty easy. The first three are easy. Paul Thomas Anderson, Ryan Coogler, and Chloe Zhao. Those are like definitely locks for best director. Now Guillermo del Toro and Josh Safdie are kind of hard to point out, but I don't know. I feel like Guillermo del Toro is gonna get nominated because the Oscars freaking love him. They nominate a lot of his movies. They nominated Nightmare Alley for Best Picture. They didn't put in Pan's Labyrinth for Best Picture, and it didn't win International Feature, but they still nominated it. Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, yeah, that won Animated Feature. Josh Safdie, I mean, it's kind of hard to tell if he'll get in or not, but I really want him to get in. I think that's why I picked him. Jafar Panahi for It Was Just an Accident. I don't know if he'll get in. He did get in director at the Globes, but I don't think he'll get in here. Joachim Trier is very possible. I would say he's probably my number six. Yeah, I think that's all I got for director, though. Best actress, Jessie Buckley. I am definitely predicting her for the Oscar. She won actress at the Critics' Choice and actress at the Golden Globes. Rose Byrne won actress at the Golden Globes for musical or comedy film. Now, those are definitely the top two. And Renata is definitely in there for sentimental value. Chase Infinity, I have a feeling she might get snubbed just because. I feel like she's just going to get snubbed, maybe. But Emma Stone could too. I don't know. I hope those two are definitely in there. But Kate Hudson, I mean, I've never seen Song Sung Blue, but I really hope she doesn't get in there just because I love this list. This is just a perfect list for actress, I'd say, even though I haven't seen all the movies. But, I am planning on watching If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You sometime. But, yeah, I think this is an easy list. And also, oh yeah, Cynthia Erivo. Cynthia's not getting in. She hasn't been getting in really anywhere. She didn't get in at Critics' Choice. She did get in at Golden Globes, but she didn't win. So yeah. Now for Best Actor, I'm locking in Timothy Chalamet to win. He's been winning everywhere for actor. Wagner Moura won at the Golden Globes, so I feel like he would be second place. Or if he won, that would be pretty cool. Leonardo DiCaprio is definitely third place. He is a big favorite. Michael B. Jordan is in there, yes, definitely. Ethan Hawke could get snubbed. I don't know. I don't know from who, or I don't know for who. But yeah, Ethan Hawke for Blue Moon. Oh yeah, Jesse Plemons for Begonia. I feel like he could take Ethan Hawke's place, maybe. I just feel like that Ethan Hawke's just gonna get snubbed, maybe. Or I don't know, Joel Edgerton. I don't know if he'll make it in, but it'd be cool if he did. Jesse Plemons would be really cool, especially though. because he was really good in Begonia. Best Supporting Actress. It's between Tiana Taylor and Amy Madigan, let's face it. I might change Ariana Grande's place, but I don't know. Amy Madigan won at the Critics' Choice. Tiana Taylor won at the Golden Globes, which was a big shock to me, which is why now everyone's thinking she's going to win the Oscar. But Amy Madigan could just come behind her and stab her in the back and just take the Oscar. Inga Ibsdottir Lilias, she's definitely getting in there. Wunmi Mosaku, I feel like she's got a strong chance at getting into Supporting Actress. Or maybe Elle Fanning gets in there. Both sentimental value girls get in there. Or Odessa A'zion comes in out of nowhere and just gets nominated for Marty Supreme. I think that would be really cool. Or Gwyneth Paltrow just gets in for Marty Supreme, which would be cool, I guess. But I don't know. I just think Tiana Taylor's going to win. That's my pick at this point, even though Amy Madigan was my favorite. Best Supporting Actor, Stellan Skarsgård's going to win, I feel like. Even though he didn't win at the Critics' Choice, Jacob Elordi won. Stellan Skarsgård won at the Golden Globes, and he's just everyone's favorite at this point. Sean Penn, Jacob, all these guys are pretty much locked in. This might be the easiest category, unless they do something really crazy like Andrew Scott for Blue Moon, or like, I don't know, whoever. Oh yeah, Miles Caton and Delroy Lindo for Sinners. They just put both of those guys in. That'd be crazy. Paul Mescal, Benicio del Toro, Jacob Elordi, Sean Penn, Stellan Skarsgård. Yeah, they're all locks for Supporting Actor. Like I said, this might be the easiest category to predict for now. Best Adapted Screenplay. I feel like this is pretty easy too. I mean, I think so. One Battle After Another is definitely winning, I think. It won Screenplay at the Critics' Choice and the Golden Globes. Hamnet is definitely second place, I would say. Train Dreams is getting in, yeah. Begonia, I didn't feel like Begonia was like a popular screenplay choice, but I guess it is. The screenplay is really good in Begonia, but I just didn't feel like it was that popular with people. No Other Choice, that could be interesting if that doesn't get in or not. I feel like it might get in, but it could be like overshadowed by like, I don't know, Wake Up Dead Man or something like that. I don't remember what else is in for screenplay. I'll have to look, but yeah, I feel like Wake Up Dead Man could sneak in here, which would be really awesome. But yeah, I think this is just the lineup I'm going for now. Original Screenplay. Now this one's kind of tough for me a little bit. Sinners, I think, is winning though. Sentimental Value and Marty Supreme are definitely like alternates. Well, not alternates, but like runner-ups to win. It Was Just an Accident. I feel like that could get in. It's just been a big favorite in the screenplay categories. Weapons. Now, Weapons is kind of hard to choose and like, or to take out. I mean, it's a good screenplay, but I just don't know if the Oscars are going to put it in just because it's like a horror movie. I mean, there's no way they're going to put like 2 horror movies in screenplay, right? Like they could put like Secret Agent or Blue Moon or whatever. But I have a strong feeling that they're going to put in Weapons just because they liked Amy Madigan. And I don't know, Weapons could get in like another category, which I think is coming up. Yeah, Best Casting. Sinners is definitely winning casting, I would say. The runner-up is definitely One Battle. Marty Supreme and Hamnet are in there, I think. I don't know. Hamnet could get snubbed for casting, I feel like. But I'm just going to keep it in here because they seem to really like Hamnet, I think. Weapons is kind of... I mean, Weapons is definitely my 5th choice, but I don't know if it'll get nominated. I feel like... I mean, I had Frankenstein in, but I don't know if that'll get nominated either. Maybe they'll go for, like, Secret Agent or Surratt or something like that. Wicked's not getting in, I think, because... I don't know, just people didn't really like Wicked that much, and people didn't really like Michelle Yeoh's performance. But yeah, I think Weapons has a shot at getting in here. Weapons has a really good cast. Best Cinematography. I hope to God Sinners wins this, or One Battle. I would be happy with both, because the scene where the camera's just going above the hills in One Battle, that's some amazing cinematography. And Sinners, the one shot, the I Lied to You scene, that's just great. It's a great scene. Train Dreams, the tree falling down with the camera on the tree. Just great cinematography right there. Frankenstein, I don't really have to say anything for that because the cinematography is just really beautiful in that movie. Hamnet, never seen it, like I said, but from the trailers, the cinematography looks really good. Bugonia, I think, could be another choice for cinematography. Uh, what else? Marty Supreme. I think Marty Supreme could have a shot, but I'm not sure. I mean, the cinematography's good, but I don't know if it'll get in for the Oscars. But anyway, this is my lineup for now. I feel like Begonia could easily sneak in here, I feel like. Best costume design. Now, I originally thought Wicked was going to win for costume design again, but after watching Frankenstein and after seeing it win the Critics' Choice, I was like, yeah, I think Frankenstein could actually take the award for this one. Sinners, Ruthie Carter, big Oscars favorite, won for both Black Panther movies. She did some great costume design in Sinners. Hamnet, the costumes look really cool in Hamnet. I would say that'll get in, definitely. Marty Supreme, the Oscars really love the fancy clothes, the tuxes and the suits and stuff like that. So that's why I feel like they're gonna nominate Marty Supreme. Also, the ping pong outfits look really cool. Hedda, I think would be a really cool nomination because from the stuff I've seen of it, the costumes and the dresses look really cool looking. I don't know if Ann Lee will get in here. Testament of Ann Lee. I mean, it's a possibility, but I'm not. It's been getting in nowhere, so I don't think it's gonna get in. But yeah, anyway, I think this is my lineup for costume design. Film editing. I feel like, geez, this one's kind of hard for me too. One Battle After Another, I think, could easily win editing, or Sinners because they had the Michael B. Jordan, the twins. Michael B. Jordan is twins. They like edited both characters on there. F1, the fast cuts and the racing scenes, that's like definitely big film editing for the Oscars. Same thing with Marty Supreme with the ping pong scenes and everything like that. They just go back and forth, you know. Hamnet, never seen it, like I said, but I'm sure the editing's really cool, and also they love Hamnet, I would say. So I'd say this is a pretty easy editing category. Makeup and hairstyling. Frankenstein's definitely winning. There's no doubt about that. Jacob Elordi was like totally transformed. His entire body looks like incredible. Wicked for good. The Tin Man and the Scarecrow. People are saying that the Scarecrow was CGI, but no, if you see behind the scenes photos and videos, the Scarecrow is definitely makeup and hairstyling, especially the hair. Like the way the hair looks like straw, that's like really cool looking. And even like, I mean, like Cynthia Erivo is still green, but I feel like the Tin Man and the Scarecrow really like put everything together for makeup. Smashing Machine, definitely. I think The Rock was also transformed. They gave him hair. They made him look almost exactly like Mark Kerr. He looks really good in the movie. Sinners, it's mostly just scratches and stuff like that from the vampires, but also Remick, his face at the end where it shows his sharp teeth and the part of his face that was like torn off. Yeah, that looks really cool with makeup, and also Cornbread with his face blown off in the movie. That looks really cool. One Battle After Another, I think, could get like over nominated and get in for makeup because Sean Penn at the end of the movie with his face all distorted with his big nose and everything like that. I feel like that could get in just cuz. And production design, Frankenstein, I think is going to win. People are saying that Wicked is going to get snubbed for production design. I don't think so. I think Wicked's a lock for this. Like the musical scenes and the different sets that they have for the movie is really cool. The Yellow Brick Road looks awesome. Hamnet, from what I've seen, the production design looks really cool. The village, the cottage, the stage and the sets, it's really cool looking. Sinners, the juke joint, and the different like stores and shops in the neighborhood scene where Smoke goes to get like help from the Chows. It just looks really cool in there. Marty Supreme, I think that's gonna get in for production design. Just the hotel and the just redoing New York and stuff like that. I don't remember if they did that for A Complete Unknown or not. I think I did, but I don't remember if they nominated it. But yeah, this is the production design. I feel like, yeah, this is the lineup that I'm gonna go for. Also forgot Avatar could get in here, I would say. But I don't think so. I think they're done with nominating Avatar in production design. I don't They did that for the second movie, but I don't think they're going to do it for this movie. There wasn't just really anything that new in Avatar except for the flying balloon-like creatures and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't think they're going to put in Avatar. Best score. Oh wait, no. This isn't the right one. I had F1 originally, but I think I changed it. Yeah, I changed it. I changed score to Marty Supreme because I mean they didn't nominate challengers last year, so it seems like they're not really doing the or the electric scores or like the upbeat scores anymore. And Sinners is definitely winning. I think One Battle After Another is definitely the runner up. Now, if that won over Sinners, I would be happy. But Sinners, I think, is definitely the winner. Frankenstein, just the amazing score by Alexander Desplat. It just feels like an old horror movie when you hear it. Hamnet, I heard some of it, and I think it's pretty good. Also, I mean, they love Hamnet, so I'm just gonna put that in for score. But Marty Supreme, I feel like this score is just like really different, and maybe they'll put that in. I was like, they're gonna nominate F1 for like the longest time, I thought, but I don't know. Marty Supreme looks very possible for score, so I'm gonna keep that in. Best song, Golden is absolutely number one. What literally one of the most popular songs of the year, topped Billboard charts. It's like literally the new Let It Go. It's being a little overplayed. It's a great song though. I love it. I Lied to You, another song that I love. The Miles Caton's voice is just really incredible, and the performance in the movie just sells it even more. The Wicked song, Girl in the Bubble, another really good song. Uh, Glinda finally gets like the song that she really deserves, other than popular. Like in Act Two of Wicked, she didn't really have like a big song, so I'm really glad that they gave her this song in the movie. Train Dreams. I put in Train Dreams because the Oscars really love the slow songs, and I guess I wouldn't say it's like This Is a Life from Everything Everywhere All at Once, but I'd say it's like definitely like one of those slow songs that they love nominating every year. Diane Warren, I can't not put in Diane Warren, but I am going to be very happy and very shocked that if she doesn't get in tomorrow. The other ones, No Place Like Home from Wicked. I don't think that'll get in. I mean, it's a good song. It's just not as strong as I thought it would be. Last Time I Seen the Sun, that's very possible. But like I said, I can't not put in Diane Warren. What else is there? Drive from F1. I don't think that'll get in, really. They don't really nominate Ed Sheeran. They don't nominate those kind of songs in there. And Miley Cyrus for Avatar. Dream is one. The song is mid. I don't really care for it, but whatever. Best sound. I think I changed this one too. I think I originally had Surratt in here, but I think I changed it. Yeah, I changed Surratt for Avatar. I thought it was a good idea because I think Avatar is really like the top prospect for what sound is at the Oscars. The guns, the explosions, the flying around and stuff like that, the water. It's in the fire sound effects, I think. Yeah. I think Avatar could get into sound. That's like the only other nomination it could get. But yeah, I think for me, I mean, the top three is kind of hard. I mean, I feel like One Battle After Another could win because everyone loves that. Uh, just the cars going, the guns going off, and the explosions, kind of like the same as F1, I guess. But I just feel like One Battle's going to get in there because the awards season is just really on that movie. But F1, I think, is second place. Sinners, I would also love to see win. That scene where Perlene is singing Pale Pale Moon really leads me to believe that it could win sound, but I'll just have to hold off on that for a second. Frankenstein, I definitely think that could get in. The rain, the thunder, the lightning when the creature's getting made, the ship when the ice cracks and when the ship is like swaying back and forth and creaking. I think that could be like, I think that's going to get in for sound. Visual effects, I feel like this is kind of easy. Avatar's winning, obviously, 100%. F1, I think that's second place because the wide shots, the cars aren't there. They're not real. It's just very subtle visual effects, and the Oscars love nominating those. Superman got to be the superhero movie of this year, even though the Oscars did not care for Deadpool and Wolverine last year. Superman has better visuals than Deadpool and Wolverine, I think. Wicked, there's a lot of animals. There's a lot of there's some flying scenes in there. The flying monkeys. The Oscars love monkeys. They love nominating the apes, and they loved nominating Better Man and Wicked last year. Sinners, I feel like that could just get in, just cause we're gonna over nominate Sinners. The fire scene where Remick gets on fire and shoots up in the air. I think that would be really cool. And like I said, Michael B. Jordan, they put two of him in there, and also the blood. I don't know if it get in because of the blood splatters, maybe. But I'm just gonna put Sinners in just because people are saying Frankenstein, and I rewatched it, and the visuals aren't the best in Frankenstein, but they're not bad. They're not bad. They're just not the best looking visuals out of any movie. It's not better than Fantastic Four. That's all I'm saying. Or How to Train Your Dragon, but whatever. The Lost Bus, I think that could get in. I think Tron is a possibility, but just because the movie wasn't received well, I don't think it's gonna get in. But I think this is a good list for visual effects. Animated feature, it's easy. K-pop Demon Hunters is winning. It's been winning everywhere, and Zootopia 2 is great though. Zootopia 2, I like it better than K-pop Demon Hunters, honestly, but I hope K-pop Demon Hunters wins. Little Amelie, it's an indie film, I think, for kids, right? I'd never really heard of it, but I just know it's very popular with award shows. Arco 2, Neon is really big at the Oscars now, and I feel like Arco's gonna get in. Elio will be the Disney or Pixar, or no, Zootopia 2 is Disney. Elio's gonna be the Pixar movie to get in, I feel like, because they love nominating Pixar, but Elio's not gonna win, obviously. Demon Slayer. People are saying that Demon Slayer is gonna get in, but I don't know. The Oscars don't really nominate anime movies, so I feel like Demon Slayer's just not gonna get in. I don't think it will. So yeah. Now I don't really watch the documentaries, but this is what I got. Perfect Neighbor, I think, is winning. I still gotta watch that. It looks really good. But just what I've heard about these documentaries, they have some pretty serious topics like school shootings and controversial political people. So I think that the Oscars are going to go for those kind of movies. International film, Secret Agent, I think will win. Even though I thought that Sentimental Value or It Was Just an Accident were the favorites, Secret Agent has been blowing up all over awards season. No Other Choice, I think, could get in. It's been received very well by people, and it just looks really good. Also, the front man is in it, which is awesome. Excuse me, jeez. Sirat, I feel like Sirat could get in, just because it's also very popular. Also, I feel like Sirat could get in for score, but I'm just not really sure. I haven't really heard the score, but I heard it was really good. Anyway, yeah, International, Secret Agent's gonna win. Yeah. So anyway, I was going to do the short films, but I don't really watch those. I've never watched any of the short films ever. So thank you all for watching. Or I guess I can just show you real quick. See that animated short. You can read them if you want there. Documentary short. There we go. Live action short. Yeah. Oh, and then, yeah, there. Anyway, thank you for watching, everyone. And I will see you tomorrow on Nominations Morning.